What is going on, guys? Carter here with Edge Mindset. Let's check out this knife. This is actually a trade that I did. Now, I don't typically do trades. A couple reasons for that, if you want to know. Number one, generally speaking, I'm a bit of an obsessive collector type. So usually I'm looking for very specific things, and trying to trade into those things is next to impossible and just not really worth the effort most of the time. So I kind of just avoid it. A lot of people that have success with trades are people that are kind of into whatever and they just want to try different things. And so they trade so that they can do it. Number two, I'm just not a very good wheeler and dealer. And in the trade world, there's a lot of people, I'm not going to say trying to take advantage of you, but they're trying to offload their junk, and everybody's trying to get on top of the trade, be the one that came out positive, right? They trade lesser stuff for positive stuff. And I'm just not very good at playing that game. I don't like to do it. But this one was interesting because I wasn't really looking to trade at all, and I came across the guy who had this McNees. No reason to hide it. This is the PM MAC 2 3.5 G2 with atomic purple G10. Let's check this out. I'll tell the trade story here in a minute. Ooh, that looks pretty damn good right there with the stonewashed, acid stonewash or blasted stonewashed. Woo! Oh, man. That is that's an insanely tight detent. You can't even flick this thing open. He did mention the action was very tight and very stiff, and he was not kidding. I literally can't open this. I bet I can with my left hand. Barely. I'm going to have to do some adjusting on this thing. But he had this, and he was looking for basically the exact same knife, but in the swerve, right? The swerve pattern. And I happen to have the swerve. It's the only it's the only Mac 2 that I had was the swerve. And so I was like, yo, I've got a swerve. I don't really love it. I didn't dig the swerve pattern as much as I thought, but it was kind of like, whatever. I'm not that big of a McNeese guy. So, my take on it is that's the McNeese I have, and I'll just live with it and whatever. And I just stumbled across somebody wanting to do the trade, and I actually have been really intrigued with the G10 side. I just kind of like the classic G10 titanium lock side type setup. I like this golf pattern on here with the different colors of purple. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So we went ahead and did the trade. And woo! Here we are. So I can fix this. I can adjust this. But I am not going to mess with this knife at all. So I'm just going to reduce some of this lock bar tension to fix it, change it, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not going to do that yet, not until he gets his and he's like thumbs up. I'm not going to mess with this at all, because for some reason, if something goes weird, he doesn't get my knife or he doesn't like it or whatever the case may be, I'm just going to send his right back to him, and I don't want to mess with it. So I'm waiting to get his word back. Now, what makes that annoying and kind of difficult is we shipped these out on last Friday. And that makes no sense to you because I don't know when this video is going to upload. But right now at filming this, it's Tuesday after Labor Day weekend. And so we shipped out on Friday. I shipped out on Friday. I think he shipped out on Saturday. And when I went to ship this off, I had just missed my Strider SNG CC being delivered the day before. It required a signature. Nobody was here to sign for it. And so I was at the post office. So I'm like, cool. Right before we're about to leave to go on vacation. Did I mention that? I was going on vacation to Yellowstone. Right before we're about to leave, I'm like, okay, I'll drop this off, get this ready to ship, and I'll pick up my SNG. So I do that, and I ship this off, and I'm paying with my card, and the guy goes back there to get my package. There's a point to this story, I promise. He goes back to get my package, and I hit, print the receipt or whatever. Takes him a minute. He comes back. I'm kind of a little distracted because I'm thinking of all the packing I still have to do, and I got to get the kids ready and do all these things. And so he handed me the package, and I just took it and I left, and I never got my shipping or my tracking information for the knife that I sent to the guy I traded with. So he doesn't have tracking. It was supposed to deliver today, but I have no idea if that's still the case, if it's being held up because there's no tracking information. Let me see here. I'm getting better at this. Thumb flicking is like still no go, but I can reverse flick it. I really like this, by the way. This is really cool. I like the golf pattern, the purple. So yeah, hopefully he gets his 3.8 ounces. 3.8 ounces. That's actually more than I thought with the G10. Very cool. I like this. I like this more than the one I had. Something about that swerve. I didn't love it like I thought I would. This is a nice, cool little EDC lightweight Magna Cut. I don't know what F means. What does F mean? Does anyone know what F means? That's weird. Huh. I don't know. F. F. Son of a bitch. F. It doesn't mean like... Huh. That is weird. F. I don't think mine had an F on it. If anyone knows, comment down below what that possibly means. Hopefully it's not like a seconds or anything. I don't think so. This seems perfect. So, interesting. All right, just a little show and tell, a little blabby, a little story as to why I don't typically do trades, but every once in a while, you know, something kind of just happens and falls into your lap, and here we are. All right, what do you guys think of this PM2? I don't know if you remember the swerve I had. It was their spearpoint blade, which is basically just like the drop point, just a little skinnier up here, and the swedge is slightly different. Kind of weird that it's even a different blade at all. And then it had the black and bronze swerve pattern on there. I think this one's so much better. I like this one so much more. But comment down below, what do you think of this guy? I'll catch you later. I'm out.